so let's keep it funky.
Yeah.
Do you have anything against black women?
No, sir. And then, no, sir, I don't. Never have.
What is your relationship like with black women?
I've dated black women, right? And I know why you asked this question. You know, I recently posted something a few weeks ago. I can't remember exactly when, but about the slander that I feel like there is on the internet about black women not being loved, based on who I've decided to date, who other artists, who other people, who other black men decide to date that are outside of black race, right? Interracial relationships. I don't understand the slander.
It's your man Delvin. Welcome to Delvin's room. And bruh, a lot of this hatred that Mario is receiving for dating interracially is unwarranted, man. Because I haven't really heard him say anything bad or discouraging about black women, right? But the fact that he is dating interracially, people are taking shots at him, right? And here's the problem I find with that, right? People have a problem with Mario dating interracially, but they have no problem with that. With the dark-skinned girl, Olandria, dating the white guy. Anybody got a problem with that? Ain't got no problem with that. Every day she get praise. Oh, what they call it? Lobster and shrimp? Lobster and pasta, whatever they call that bullshit. Okay. Mario decided to get him some lobster and pasta. You mad at him for that? Now, honestly, in my opinion, I'm all for black people I'm all 100% for black people being together and working out our shit together. That's just my opinion. That's my feelings towards it. I feel like black people, we need to fix our own shit before we date other races. But people gonna do what the hell they want to do, right? That's first things first. People gonna do what the hell they want to do, right? But it's always like scrutinized when black men date interracially, and praised when black women do it. Why is that? Why is it okay for black women to do what the hell they want to do, but black men must be restricted? Why is that okay? See, that's some shit people don't want to dig into. And I'm going to be honest with you. It's way more trifling when black women date outside their race, because historically, I don't know. You know, I don't know. I just, historically, black women and their introduction to intimacy with white men, I just don't know. You would have to, black women would have to ignore a lot of things to lay up with a white man. So, whatever. If that's what you choose to do, it is what it is. Bed wenching happens. You feel me? So, it is what it is. But the hatred that black men receive for dating interracially, I just don't agree with it. I just don't agree with it. Now, I'm all for black men and black women being together. That's, to me, first and foremost. But I do believe black men should have the liberty to date interracially without it being any type of disrespect aimed at them. You know, I think I really look at that weird when people do that much. I feel like, okay, it's one thing to be like, yeah, black men should be with black women. I agree with that. But it's a whole nother thing, because some black men have such horrible experiences with black women. That's the thing. As I get older, I start to learn, like, black women have been hell, pure hell to certain men. You feel me? And some of them dudes, black women went too hard on. You feel me? Is that the case with Mario? Did Mario show a lot of love and affection to black women in his younger years, and they mistreated him and showed him a lot of hateful energy? It's possible, man. It's very possible. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's possible. It's possible. Sometimes black women can be so hateful to black men and treat us like we're not human beings. So could that be what's going on with Mario? Could he not see himself with a black woman because he had that black woman before and all she did was tell him he ain't shit? Type of shit be happening, man. You got niggas out here working hard, making money, trying to provide, and then you just go home to that black woman and all she tell you, you ain't shit, you ain't gonna be shit. Try to lower your self-esteem. Could that be the case with him? It possibly can. That shit affect people differently, man. Certain people can be like, man, fuck this bitch. I'm not gonna hate all black women because what this one bitch did. Most men can do that. Most of us can do that. If we had a bad relationship or a bad interaction with black women, we can separate that one black woman from others. But some dudes, man, it happens. And I'm not one of those people that judge those dudes because I judge black women more for that shit. Because who's checking black women for that type of shit? Who's checking them? Like, let's be real. That's one of the biggest problems. Black women go unchecked when they do fuck shit. Nobody can check a black woman. Look at Kevin Samuels. Kevin Samuels is the best example. Kevin Samuels was checking black women. He was one of the first black men to check black women on a broad scale. And what was he? Look how they treated him. I still think they might have poisoned Kevin. Yeah, I'm one of those. I have a little bit of conspiracy theory about Kevin saying I think they might have poisoned Kevin. Yeah, because he had a very powerful message. He was one of the very few black men that was checking black women. You know, and it was really affecting things because it was the first time we got to see black women be checked. Because a lot of this shit black women do goes unchecked. And that's the biggest issue. They go their whole life with no black man ever having any authority over their ass. You feel me? But some black men, we not going for that shit, man. If you gonna come, you gonna be feminine. If you're not gonna be feminine, hit that motherfucking door. The hell out my house. If you're not gonna be feminine, a nigga not dealing with that shit, man. And is that how Mario feel? He probably feel that way, man. Nigga done work hard. Nigga done became successful. Nigga done did what he had to do. And now you coming with this nasty ass attitude? Bitch, be gone. Like, for real. Now, I feel like here's the only thing I say that I would say to Mario, just find you a feminine black woman. Find one of those black women that black women call pick-me's and, rejoice in her. That's what I would say. You know what I'm saying? Because it is some good black women that are feminine and they gonna listen to a nigga and they gonna act right. You feel me? It's some black women that's gonna do that shit. You feel me? And those are black women that we have to uplift because niggas don't think those black women exist. And they do. They do. I don't care. That's, sometimes I get into it with niggas about that shit. Those black women do exist and we have to uplift those black women. The black women that want to be feminist and want to be hard-headed and want to be combative and just want to be pure evil. Let's just keep it real. They're just hateful as hell. They want to be pure evil. We gotta leave them bitches in the past. Let them bitches get a cat, take a nap, and forget about their ass. You feel me? Because they not going nowhere. They just in hell by themselves. So just let them have it. Just let them have it. But the ones that's doing right and willing to work with the black man and willing to achieve things, we have to highlight those women. We really do. We have to highlight those women because niggas don't believe they exist, and they do. It's some good black women out there. You feel me? That's willing to be feminine, not combative, and they're willing to hear a nigga out, and they willing to do all the things that we need them to do. You feel me? So we have to respect that. But them bitches that's being disrespectful, I feel where Mario coming from. I don't agree with interracial dating, but I'm not mad at him neither. You feel me? It's your nigga Delvin, delve us on to the next one.